Back on the college football 25, week 2. I play Georgia State. I'm not going to ask the big dumb opponent, so see how it goes.
Welcome to the Swamp, home of the Florida Gators, and we've long been told it is here that only the Gators get out alive. Today, we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Georgia State Panthers, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth as always. Just what they want here. Here's the handoff. He's knocked down in the
run aggressively, getting downhill and getting in the backfield and making the tackle for a loss.
Getting some heat. And he was
getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They finally get him running back. The Gators with the 1st and 10. Handoff from the shotgun. Plows through the defense. The productive first down play at 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Lagway. They're working that left side.
Him the football, make everybody a target, right? Find everybody on the field. He's usually blocking. Sometimes you can sneak in there and make a big play.
Snags it. He gets it in. David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline, what sort of changes.
Why? You run power. You run power. Then you can play action. You don't want that defense to be sitting there saying, it's a pass, having the pass block every play. See where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
On the ground, it's
down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
A strong
knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
The short hands, it's Abrams. They make the stop, but not before. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires deep toward the end zone. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. The Gators headed quickly to the line.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
6, pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the 1st. Got it set up on the outside. And they wrap him up in this red zone trip. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Got his man quickly.
They're usually blocking so much. Nice job with a little play action. Slide and give him the rock.
Looking for the score. He makes the catch at the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now
the give from the gun. They finally get him on. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. They came out in 1st down to open this period. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Quick pass on the fly motion. Got it across the 20. Down, now here they come again. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. Lets it fly. And that's going to be in, trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Finds his man down the middle.
They're like 3rd and medium, 3rd and long. Great job by the offense having success. Now it's incumbent upon the defense to learn their plays and try to shut it down. The
offense right now, having given up multiple 1st downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleeding.
And a pick.
Don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
They'll try the run. They get him on the ground.
Man, when Florida's really cooking, they've got some good backs. They've got some good balance, but they've got some physicality, and that's what you want to see. Completion percentage, which is good, and then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is
Looking at a 3rd and 8. Looking to throw. It's Flagway. They'll run the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen. They'd rather try to keep the ball and move it on 4th and short. Makes the catch. He's got enough. Brought down just where he needs to be on the field, and they pick up the 1st down there.
Yeah, and you've got to give the receiver credit, obviously knowing where that is, but the defender needs to know where it is, too. Where is he trying to get?
The lost yardage leaves them with 2nd and 11. They'll go to the ground. They get him down top. It has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Fires and picked off. And he's brought down the offense back to work. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that.
I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
Pressure coming. And he got
to the quarterback and rattling him. Try not to get a penalty, right? Because God forbid you touch these guys too hard.
Back, and here comes the offense. They've jumped on them, executing at a high level and up 14-0, David.
This is the exact start you want. I mean, offense is playing great. Defense has gotten stops. You're in a position now, Palmer, to put the hammer down and get a 3-possession lead.
I'm really impressed with their physicality on both sides of the ball early in this one. They've been winning in the trench.
From the 37-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Scanning the field, it's Flagway. Pressure's there and he gets rid of it. Guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. Right on the one.
They were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on.
And he's got it! Touchdown, Florida!
That is so impressive.
All right, guys, you've been calling. Sending the offense back to work. Keeping it on the ground to open the 2nd half.
What else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in this 2nd half.
You're absolutely right here, and I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical.
I got to continue to play the deep pass down the field. I can't just run up and try to go tackle him. Nice coverage down the field, which led to the incompletion. Takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receivers got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time.
The ground gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Firing to the right, complete. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
And as a defense, quickly, the hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
He'll do it himself. Picks up the 1st down.
That's why the option's a good idea, because if he can get out in space and he has a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very...
Back to the drawing board to see if there's something that works a little better soon.
Or if I can quote the great Reese Davis, that was very ungood. Not a productive 1st down play.
One on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. They play that screen. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the upright. Give to the running back. They bring him down, and first play of the drive, it's 2nd and 11. Looking downfield, it's Flagway. They're bringing heat. Oh, he needs. This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Going for it all. And trying to put points on. That's the ball back, and here comes the offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
To the ground with the back. First and 10 for this offense from the 42. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he might...
Point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
One step to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll try to bully their way for the first. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's for the drive after the break. Holds and fires complete to the right. He's run out of set of downs. Wide receiver shows motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. Afterburners coming. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one.
This offense has a lot of different...
It's first down from the 11. They'll run it. It's Daniels. And they corral him at the...
want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing that.
Quarterback on the keeper. Touchdown, Gators! And the route is on. They attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive.
And they're trying to put that defensive end in a bind, but he's just way too athletic, and he guessed right. The quarterback...
He's going to let it go. Oh, what a grab by the defense. Bringing it back. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Down at 2nd and 9. They'll leave it with him. And he has a 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Sticks it in his belly. And the deep comes the offense. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today, too, Dave.
And this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them. Or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough. Ball on the ground. Keep that thing just ticking, Palmer.
They're just imposing their will, Dave, and that's something that we...
First down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, running back gets the give. A strong keep it on the ground again here on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. Slam to the ground.
A big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss.
Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you'll perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, Dave.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks and you start to string together positive plays. Now you know you can do it. It's not, we talked about it in the offseason, oh, we want to do this. Now you're starting to execute it and put it together on the field.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.